What if the same principle was applied differently depending on who committed the violence? Welcome to Hindu Infopedia. In this episode, we examine 3 documented moments from the public life of Mahatma Gandhi and ask an important historical question about ahimsa, accountability, and the way violence was interpreted in different circumstances. The first event is the Chauri Chaura incident of February 1922. During the non-cooperation movement, a violent mob attacked and burned a police station, resulting in the deaths of 22 policemen. Gandhi regarded this violence as a grave violation of ahimsa. In response, he suspended the entire non-cooperation movement, one of the largest mass movements against British rule. For Gandhi, the violence at Chauri Chaura was significant enough to halt a nationwide campaign. The second event concerns the assassination of Swami Shraddhananda in December 1926. Shraddhananda was a prominent Hindu religious leader and social reformer. He was shot and killed by Abdul Rashid while recovering from illness. Soon afterward, Gandhi wrote in Young India, "I wish to plead for Abdul Rashid. I do not know who he is. It does not matter to me what prompted the deed. The fault is ours." These words became the subject of intense debate. Critics questioned why the motivations behind the murder were treated differently from the motivations behind the violence at Chauri Chaura. If the deed at Chauri Chaura mattered enough to stop a national movement, why did Gandhi state that what prompted Shraddhananda's murder did not matter? The third event took place in 1931 and involved Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi, a respected journalist, freedom fighter, and political leader. Vidyarthi died while attempting to protect people during communal violence in Kanpur. Contemporary records describe a brutal death. Gandhi's published tribute did not focus on the physical violence that ended Vidyarthi's life. Instead, he wrote that Vidyarthi's blood would help bind two communities together and that such heroism could melt even the hardest hearts. Supporters viewed this as Gandhi emphasizing reconciliation over retaliation. Critics viewed it differently. They argued that the response redirected attention away from the perpetrators and toward a larger narrative of communal unity. These 3 documented episodes form the basis of an enduring historical question. In Chauri Chaura, violence led Gandhi to suspend a national movement. In the case of Shraddhananda, Gandhi stated that the motive behind the murder did not matter. In the case of Vidyarthi, the focus shifted from the violence itself to the possibility of communal reconciliation. The question before historians and readers remains the same: was Gandhi applying a consistent standard of ahimsa and accountability? Or do these episodes reveal important differences in how that standard was applied? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and read more historical analysis at HINDUINFOPEDIA.